be just a minute, too. I'll be right back.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Pits of Metal Chaos. This is your host, Dave. I got my special guest, twin guitar players from Emblem, Junie and John Cooper. How you guys doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having us.
Oh, no problem. So how's everything in Canada?
Cold and wet.
It's cold over here too. At 29 degrees over here. So I don't know.
That's below zero.
Yeah.
Oh, you can keep that weather.
Yeah.
So give me a little history of the band Emblem.
Well, Cooper, you're probably better off with this because you were there before I was.
Yeah, okay, I guess the band's been going for 3-4 years, something like that. 4 years, I suppose. I guess I answered an ad that Harry had up online looking for a guitar player. He was already jamming with their drummer, John. So I responded to that and kind of hooked up with the boys, started jamming a little bit, and then we got I think Harry contacted Drew just a short while after, immediately after, just a couple of weeks. And that's kind of how we all got connected. And we started jamming, writing songs.
Awesome. Now, how many albums you guys got out now?
We currently just have the one out. We have another pretty much written and ready to go. We're just waiting for the right time to put it out.
Yeah. Now, who came up with the name of the band?
That came from Harry?
I think so.
Yeah, it was, I know it came from a song by a Japanese band called Sabre Bells. By the name of the song is Hawk Emblem. And Harry's a big Sabre Bells fan. I think that's where the name Emblem came from, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, what genre of heavy metal would you consider your band?
I don't know really. We kind of just I can just call it heavy metal. You can call it whatever you want.
I think so. We try not to kind of limit it to anything, but heavy metal is just all we could really describe it as.
It's a pretty broad spectrum, right? We all listen to a lot of different styles of heavy music, and not just heavy music, all kinds of music. And we don't really lump ourselves into any categories. We just kind of play our music, and people can make their own speculations.
All right. So, Drew, what's your history in music? What age did you start playing the guitar?
Well, I picked up music at a pretty young age, but I started playing guitar around the age of 12. Did lessons up through probably second year of junior high school, and kind of just started teaching myself how brought myself to where I am right now.
So were you self-taught, or did you take lessons for guitar?
Like I said, I took some lessons up till probably the age of 15, and then I kind of just started playing along with whatever music I was listening to. At the time, it would have been hard rock, a lot of Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, just putting on the records and playing along with them, right? A lot of blues stuff too. And I just started teaching myself by playing along with the record.
Now, before the band Emblem, how many bands have you been in?
I was in a couple of bands back home. Nothing that anyone might have heard of, but throughout high school and my early 20s, I played in a few bands here and there. Probably 3 or 4. But Emblem was the first band I started playing in that we really started taking shit seriously.
Yeah. Now, how about you, John? What's your history in music?
I guess I've been playing since I was probably 14 or so. And I took some lessons starting off. I learned mostly through being a nerd and looking up shit on the internet, little tips and tricks and things to avoid and things that you should be working on if you're trying to get good at playing metal guitar. Learning tabs on the internet, learned a lot of Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath starting off, I guess, and just kind of kept on trucking that way. And then, I guess in my early 20s, I kind of dropped off, hadn't played any guitar. I started playing fiddle and tin whistle and all kinds of Irish music, and did that for a few years, and kind of fell back in love with guitar. And I'm actually taking guitar lessons right now. So.
Now, did you play any other bands before Emblem?
I played a few, but I guess same true. Nothing that anybody would have really known of. A couple bands here that played a few shows on the local scene, but nothing.
Century, yeah, they were awesome.
It's a good band. I was starting in high school through college. The band was on the go for a few years, but so we played a few shows here in the local scene. But we don't have no releases are out for anybody to hear. So I mean, unfortunately, but that's it. But I played in a few bands before Emblem.
Now, does that Emblem have a good following out in Canada?
What was that? I kind of lost you there for a second.
I said, does the band Emblem have a good following out in Canada? You have a lot of fans out in Canada?
Well, it surprises me every time I hear people talking about, like anyone outside of Newfoundland, about what we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, we toured a couple of, we did a little small tour there in, 2018? And, it just, every show was packed. We got received pretty well. I don't know. I don't really think about too much about that kind of stuff, but I'm really humble about it, and it really humbles you when you hear people mention your band's name to you. It's kind of cool. Yeah. It still surprises me.
Yeah, I agree. It's we did a little tour, and everything did go over really well. And I don't know. It seems like we do have somewhat of a following.
Bit of a following there,
yeah. So.
I like to think there's a little bit of one there.
Yeah.
But I try not to think about it,
Yeah, for sure.
Now, the self-titled album in 2017, how long did it take to record that one?
Ooh. I think Trevor said, Trevor's a friend of ours who produced it. What did he say? 150, 200 hours or something like that?
Yeah.
We mostly just took it, went at it on the weekends. I think we were at it for a couple of months, but it was mostly on the weekends, 6 or 7 hours at a time.
Yeah.
It really didn't take that that long of a time, though.
No, not really. It came together pretty quick, from what I recall. I guess getting the scratch tracks and the drum tracks is probably the longest part, which
Absolutely.
is typically the case anyway. I think we got through our guitar tracks pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly, yeah.
Yeah, and I know Harry's usually pretty quick and easy to record.
Solid bass player, solid in the studio. It didn't take too long. It actually went by pretty smoothly, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Now, who writes all the lyrics for the band?
That'd be Harry.
Yeah,
he's the lyrics guy.
How about the music?
That's pretty much all of us.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I think we all contribute.
Yeah.
In terms of riffs, and it's not so much riffs, and it's just general ideas and arrangements and stuff.
Yeah, and even our drummer John, he's come at us with riffs before, which we've used in some of our songs. Everyone contributes, and it's great.
Yeah, it's good. We can all play guitar, and we all kind of got our own style too, so it's really good that way.
And everything complements each other very well.
Yeah,
I like to think so, anyway.
That's awesome that all of you contribute with the music. No.
Yeah, that's the only way I would have it, honestly.
Yeah.
If there's one guy that comes up with a song and it's a full song and it's written, that's great. But my favorite part of it is just sitting down, coming up with different ideas and collaborating.
Yeah, for sure. Usually when it's done that way, I find it is made for a stronger song. If one person writes it, it's great, but it's kind of going to be in their style. Whereas if everybody's contributing, then you really just get something completely different. But
you never know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
Now, last year in 2019, you guys played on a split record.
Yes, that's true. Ezra Brooks.
Oh yes, yeah.
Visions of Power.
That's right, yeah. He's a good friend of ours. So we did split one original song, one cover song,
and one cover, each.
What did you guys? Who did you guys cover?
We did a song by a band called Thunder Rider called Blackwing. They're a band out of Montreal, I believe.
Montreal, somewhere in Quebec. I believe it is Montreal.
Yeah, they're definitely out of Quebec, but they were I guess kind of an underground Canadian metal band. And I heard them through Harry. He's a huge fan of them.
Yeah, and like myself.
Yeah, but so we didn't want to do anything super popular. It was nice to do something kind of underground, and if people hear that and get turned on Thunder Rider, or get turned on to Thunder Rider.
Yeah, also everyone listen to Thunder Rider. They're excellent.
They are excellent. Yeah.
And John Blackwing, hey buddy, I hope you're listening. He's a great guy too. He's really hardworking, and he's a great musician, great humble dude too.
Now, have you guys ever played out of Canada?
No, we have not actually, not yet anyway.
No, not yet.
No, I know in April you guys are coming to the United States to the Blades of Steel festival.
That is correct.
So how did you guys get onto that festival?
Now that is a question. That would be for Harry, but I believe it was through, he had a contact with someone he was trading records with.
It sounds about right, yeah.
And this guy was putting off a festival, and we got invited through him. And of course, we graciously accepted. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm super, super excited. Not just for playing, but I'm looking forward to seeing all them bands, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of great bands for those 3 days.
Yeah, it's going to be something else. Really, really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, Randy Kastner's the promoter that puts on that festival.
That's right, Randy.
That's the man, yeah.
Now, what day are you guys playing?
That we don't
know. I don't think the schedule's been finalized yet.
Yeah, and as far as I know, it's 2 different venues as well. So I don't know what venue, and I don't know which day.
Yeah, there's the Cactus Club and Club Garibaldi.
Right,
yeah. Either way, we're hoping to get down. Well, either way, when we go, we're gonna make sure we take in the whole festival. So regardless of when we're playing, we'll be there for the duration.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking at the schedule now. Let me see. You guys play Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are at the Cactus.
Inside info.
You guys play the Cactus Club.
Oh, okay. That's a Saturday, and I guess the first night's a Friday. Cool. That I did not know.
No.
The more you know, man.
Yeah, Cactus Club Saturdays. You guys, Steel Iron and Pale Divine.
Excellent. That's good to know. That must have been recently announced because I've been checking and I haven't seen anything yet. But cool. That's good to know.
Yeah, Randy put it up on the event page.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't checked.
So you guys are driving in?
No, we're gonna be flying in.
Yeah, as far as I know, flying to Toronto and a stopover, and then to Milwaukee from there. Yeah.
So how long's the flight?
So Toronto's what, 4 hours?
Yeah, Toronto 4 hours. And probably, I can't imagine it's too far from Milwaukee, hour and a half or something.
Actually, it's not 4 hours. I wouldn't say. I'd say we're looking at 5 hours, maybe travel time together, if that. I've never traveled to the States. Well, Vegas once. That's a little fuzzy.
So what day are you guys? I mean, when are you guys gonna actually fly in? What day are you coming in?
Yeah, we're still trying to figure that out. We got some ideas. Let's say we'd be coming in on a Thursday, and then leaving, probably coming back on a Monday or a Tuesday.
Oh, cool. So you guys will be here all 3 days watching all the bands?
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't miss any of that for the world, man.
So what bands are you looking forward to seeing?
Uh, Probably Haunt. Satan, obviously. Toxic would be a good one. Bewitcher. Realm. Three Tremors. I don't know, man. There's a lot of good. I'm not going to miss any of it. So
How about you?
I'm looking forward to all of it.
How about you, John? You got any bands that you really want to see there?
Yeah, pretty much just bands that Drew mentioned. I'm really looking forward to seeing Haunt. They're another band. Haunt and Satan for the most part for me, I suppose. They'd be my two top ones. But I'm just looking forward to going and trying to maybe discovering a couple of new bands. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we haven't heard. So, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some awesome. That's my favorite thing about festivals. Just, there's always some band that you never heard of. You don't really have any expectations for, and they blow you away. So I'm hoping for some of that for sure.
Yeah, me too. I'm hoping to walk away with some new bands in my pocket. Yeah. I mean, there's so many bands I haven't heard of on the bill, so I'm really looking forward to just getting to see and know some new music. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure you're be going back home with a lot of new CDs.
Yeah, I'd say.
So what are some of the biggest bands you guys shared the stage with out in Canada?
What was that? I lost you there for a second, man.
I said, what are some of the biggest bands in Canada that you've shared the stage with?
In Canada?
Yeah.
We played with Anvil.
Yeah. Anvil, Cauldron.
We played with Cauldron. Night Demon actually came to this city. Actually, they're playing on that bill in the United States as well. Looking forward to see those good boys again. But yeah, we played with Night Demon, Cauldron, Anvil, Manacle. We played with some pretty cool bands over Cold Burial from Ottawa.
Yeah, Mutank.
Yeah, Mutank from Montreal.
Yeah,
but a lot of great bunch of guys involved with all those bands.
Yeah, really cool to lose all of them.
All right, so for both you guys, what would you say is your greatest memory of the band so far?
I'd say that little mini tour we did for me.
Yeah, definitely me too. It was awesome.
It was only 4 cities, man, but what a fucking time.
yeah. Not too many metal bands from Newfoundland get to go travel outside the province at all. So the fact that we got to do that is something I never really ever thought I'd be able to do.
I never even imagined I'd be doing something like that in my life. Yeah, that was by far the best memory so far.
Yeah,
gonna be hard to top that one.
Yeah.
Now, which 4 cities did you hit?
First city was Toronto, and then I believe it was Ottawa, then Quebec City, and then back to Montreal. And then actually, Mutank flew here with us, and we in St. John's, Newfoundland, and we finished up the tour here at home.
Yeah,
which was really awesome. Home playing one last show, you know.
So now, what are some of your favorite venues to play out there in Canada?
Well, I really enjoyed Scanner in Quebec City. It was a small venue, but those guys, they loved their fucking metal in Quebec City, man, and it was out of this world. Not many of them spoke English, but it really didn't matter because heavy metal is a universal language, right?
Oh yeah, man, some diehards at that way. That's a cool venue.
Toronto was fun. Coalition.
Yeah, Coalition was awesome too.
Shit, man, they were all great. Yeah. Ottawa and then Montreal. What was the one in Montreal?
Casa de Popolo.
Yeah, Casa de Popolo. And Café du Coq was the one in Ottawa. And no, they were all great venues, man. Yeah. But my favorite, I'd say, was Scanner, Quebec City.
Now, from that 4-city tour, do you guys have any funny or embarrassing stories?
I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Yeah.
Manacle breaking down in Trois-Rivières, Quebec, and not making it to the Montreal gig. That was was not really funny, but you look back on it, and it was
it's a little funny to look back on.
It actually really sucked at the time, yeah. Because they were one of my favorite bands from Canada, and I really look forward to closing out with them. They didn't make it. Funny or embarrassing? I don't know, man. I have nothing but great memories from that entire time, you know.
Yeah, I remember laughing the whole time, but I can't really tell you a funny memory.
Yeah.
Or not.
Well, it's the people we were with too. Everyone involved was just great company, you know.
Yeah.
Now, how about any of your other shows that you've done besides those four shows? Any funny stories with any other shows?
Actually, I just remembered in Toronto, the rig that you threw fucking shit out on us.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, the amp that Cooper was playing through just blew, and
wow.
That was kind of embarrassing. We had people up on stage while we were playing, trying to fix the amp. It's just one of those little moments, you know.
Yeah.
And as far as club gigs, I don't know, nothing really.
So neither of you two guys ever fell over on stage or anything, right?
I might have stumbled once or twice. I don't think I fell over.
No, I remember falling over on stage, luckily.
Actually, well, there was one gig we played. I tend to move around a bit on stage, and I forgot my guitar cable and my wireless unit. Fucking idiot, right? And then the only cord that they had there was, I think it might have been 10 feet long. And the entire gig, like at least once a song, right? So that was pretty embarrassing, but looking back on it, I just laugh at it, you know?
Yeah. So now, what kind of advice would you guys give up and coming bands out there these days?
I don't know, man. Work hard and have fun with it. Make sure you're enjoying it. Otherwise, there's really no point. If you're at this, try and make money or make a living, you're in the wrong business.
Yeah, become an engineer or something.
Yeah, go to school.
Yeah, go to university. Just don't stop playing, man. Always pick up that guitar, pick up, those drumsticks, sing your heart out through a microphone. I don't know, whatever you do, just don't stop playing.
Yeah. Because,
once you do, the music doesn't write itself, you know? Yeah. You got to surround yourself with good people. Yeah, man, and just have fun with it. That's what we do it. We're just doing it because we want to play music that we want to hear, you know? We're not doing it for the cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how many social media sites can we find the band Emblem on?
We're on Facebook. We are on Instagram.
Yeah.
It was Emblem 709 on Instagram, which is the Newfoundland area code.
Yeah.
So Emblem 709 on Instagram, and I think
Emblem 709 on Bandcamp as well. We're on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp as well. That's right. We're on, as far as I know, we're on Spotify, Google Play, and iTunes.
Yeah.
So you can hear all of our music there.
And we don't have a YouTube channel, but if you look up the Heavy Newfoundland YouTube channel, you'll find us and a bunch of other awesome bands from Newfoundland.
Oh yeah, this guy Greg Sweetapple, he's doing great stuff for heavy music, mostly coming out of this project. But he lives in Montreal and he covers everything Canadian. Greg, you're doing awesome stuff, man. I hope you're listening.
Now, do you guys have an online music store where people can buy your merchandise?
Yeah, our Bandcamp.
Yeah, all through Bandcamp.
Now, what kind of merchandise do you guys...
T-shirts. We have T-shirts, some CDs.
Yeah.
I think we have some records left. Digital download as well. I believe there might be a few patches left. Cassettes.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff up there, really. And I guess now when the new album comes out, we'll be merch, so we'll have some fresh.
Oh yeah, lots of ideas for merch coming up.
Now, when you guys come to Milwaukee for the Blaze of Steel, you're gonna bring a lot of merchandise with you.
I'd imagine we'll have something. Some T-shirts.
CDs. It's gonna be hard to travel with too much because we gotta fly.
Well, we gotta fly too in this. Yeah. We'll bring what we can.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm gonna ask you guys a couple of fun questions here now. For both you guys, what is your favorite food you guys like to eat?
My favorite food. You want to go first, Boo?
Yeah, okay. She's my favorite food. I don't know. Let's go cold plate. Some salads and some cold cuts, man. It's not bad. It's a good variety. I guess it's not really a food. It's 10, but whatever.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for Italian cuisine, man. I don't know. Give me pasta by the barrels, and give me a good lasagna or penne Alfredo or baked ziti, man. That's like my weakness.
Oh yeah, pasta's always good, man. Yeah,
that's my favorite.
Now, what are your favorite beverages to drink?
You can never go wrong with a beer. But I guess I don't know. I drink a lot of water. Or anything, but I don't know.
You have a favorite? You have a favorite beer, Drew?
Lemonade.
You have a favorite beer?
Favorite beer? Actually, it's a local brewery makes it. It's St. John's Stout, made by Yellow Belly Brewery here in town. But usually I just go for a Budweiser or another local one, Black Horse. I don't know if they have that where you are, but it's a Newfoundland delicacy.
How about you, John? What's your beverage of choice?
Oh God, I don't know, man. I'm not one for juices, soft drinks, that kind of thing. I don't know. When I'm drinking, I don't know. A bit of Irish whiskey doesn't go straight. A bit of Jameson or something like that.
What's your favorite non-alcoholic beverage?
Favorite non-alcoholic beverage? Nothing wrong with a glass of water. Or a bit of Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's good.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Yeah, cherry Kool-Aid.
Hey. All right, now what are both you guys top 3 favorite bands of a lifetime?
Oh my God, that's a question.
Yeah, jeez.
I can't really pick top 3 because that's just there's too many bands that I listen to. But I'll just maybe my first 3 that come to mind. I'm gonna say Scorpions, Sabotage, and Scorpions, Sabotage, Running Wild.
I'll say, Iron Maiden, Death, and Skeleton Witch.
Now, what guitar players are both your guys' biggest influences?
You want to go first?
Yeah, these all the Iron Maiden guys. I'm a diehard Maiden fan, so Dave Murray, Adrian Smith, Yannick Gers, all those dudes. I loved Randy Rhoads when I started playing guitar. I love Alexi Laiho. Those early Children of Bodom albums are deadly. Marty Friedman, Jason Becker, Alex Skolnick. I don't know, man. I can keep going. Any of the guys from the 80s thrash bands, or I don't know. There's too many to name. Too many good players out there.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know. Maybe ones that come to mind right away: George Lynch, Chris Oliva, Matthias Jobs, Michael Schenker is a big one. When I was first getting into the guitar, Joe Perry and Slash were all I fucking listened to. Cutting my teeth with those guys. Stevie Ray Vaughan, I don't know, man. I can go on forever. Lee John Roth.
Yep, all great guitar players, man.
Definitely.
Now, for both of you guys, what was the first metal concert each one of you guys went to?
metal concert for me was probably Alice Cooper. The first heavy, like I guess what you could call metal, but I mean, these guys were. I mean, the stage show alone was enough for me.
Yeah. I was thinking Iron Maiden, but actually I Cooper.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you consider that heavy metal. I do, but yeah, no, that was the first for me.
Yeah, me too. Actually, there's not a whole lot of metal bands that come from Newfoundland.
No,
unfortunately.
Yeah, Alice Cooper, he does do a lot of crazy stuff on stage. You know, it's like he's almost like a magician.
Yeah, I've seen him I've seen Alice Cooper 3 times now, and every time was better than the last.
Yep. Now, where do you guys hope to see the band in, say, like 5 years from now? Where do you hope to see this band at?
Honestly, as long as we're still writing music,
yeah,
that's where I want to see us. You know, just putting our best foot forward and writing good, heavy music.
Yeah, we're pretty much where we're at, but with more material.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
then that's pretty much cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, besides the Blaze of Steel, you guys have any other shows lined up for this year?
Nothing as of yet. I don't know if we got anything local lined up right now.
Right now.
We're just we've been working on just doing some jamming, getting tighter. So I'm pretty sure we're tight now, but you know, just jamming more, writing some more music, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we played some guitar tonight, me and John. So we're always at it, you know.
Now, how many minutes are you guys going to be playing at the Blaze of Steel?
I'm not even sure. Not even sure how long the sets are.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd imagine anywhere from 40 minutes probably.
Yeah, probably that.
There's a lot of it.
Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Not really sure.
Looking forward to seeing you guys.
Thanks, man. We're looking forward to being there.
Well, now I want to thank both of you guys for taking time to be on the show today. Hello? Hello. Hold on, I lost him. Let me call him back. Okay, where are you? Here we go. We lost connection.
Still there, Dave? Still there, buddy?
Yeah, I lost you guys.
No, we're still here.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys, though.
Yeah, we're looking forward to just playing there. Looking forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Now, I want to thank both of you guys for being on air with me today.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, man, it's great. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. You guys have any final words or thank yous or anything you want to do before we close?
Well, first of all, thanks to you again for having us here. Thanks to any band we played with, toured with, any bar that's let us tear the place up over the past, 4 or 5 years. Thanks to people who bought our albums, bought our merch, even click play on YouTube or something. Just it means a lot. If it wasn't for that, we probably wouldn't have anything. We wouldn't be here talking to you.
Awesome. Well, we'll do another interview in the future.
Pardon me, I lost you for a sec.
I said we'll do another one in the future.
Oh, I can't wait, man. Looking forward to it.
Definitely.
Now I'm gonna play the song Silver Springs. Now, what's the song Silver Springs about?
Well, that'd be a question for Harry. He wrote the lyrics. It's kind of like I'm not really sure.
No, I'm not sure either.
I just came up with the boys with that opening riff and kind of the core structure of the song, and then John threw in one riff, Harry threw another one at me, and then he came up with the lyrics, and it was done. I think. Yeah, I don't know. Take it for what it is. Everybody's going to have their own.
All right.
You know.
All right. Awesome. Well, thanks again, guys, and I'll see you guys in April.
All right, looking forward to it, man. Thanks a lot.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye.